Listen up. Be you. You got this. I said it before, and I'll sing it again. Keto, rock stars, stay strong. Be you. Bacon, beef, butter. Keto rock stars. Keto rock stars. Keto rock stars. Keto on, stay strong. Be you. Keto rock stars.
How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. And boy, have I got a treat for you tonight. We are going to be making a really easy mini chicken crust pizza, and we'll get into that here in just a little bit. But first, let's say hi to a few people. Retired Rick came in early this morning and he says, first, hello, hello. And my new friend, the amazing MG6947 is here. I met MG on Tuber Chat. So thank you for tuning in. And also says, hello, host. How are you doing today? I'm doing just fantastic. Thank you so much. We have Juju is in the house. Waffle, chaffle, pizza, yum. I will be watching. Thanks for tuning in, Juju. Our good friend Carrie's in the house. Late, I think you're early pulling the boat up to the stream. Mowed the front yard Saturday with the reel mower and just did the backyard. Got a workout. No better way to get a workout than to do things around the yard and the house. I'm just pulling up my Facebook here so I can see if there's anybody watching from Facebook. So we got Carrie's in the house. My favorite meathead for life is here, and he enters in with a burp. Thank you for coming in. Yes, I don't need variety to get healthy again. And no, you don't need variety. And I'll explain why I'm making this here in just a few minutes. And Juliet Edens is here. Welcome, Juliet. And yes, please stay awake because you're one of my moderators. So I'm giving my moderators permission if a troll comes into the house, go ahead and just immediately block them, please. So yes, and then Carrie has his usual joke. Why did the chef take on a second job as a pizza maker? He needed the dough. That is so funny. And then he also says, what kind of person doesn't like pizza? A weirdo. That is so funny. And Lynn 22 Cute Cat is here. Welcome, Lynn. Thanks for tuning in. Schmovie, this is John. He says, hi, Amy and everybody. This is my neighbor from South Bend. Welcome, welcome. Just Jerry is in the house. Home from shopping and perfect time to watch us. Eating dinner now. Jerry, you're one of my moderators, so if you see a troll coming, please whack a troll for me. Thank you, thank you. Kathy B here is in the house. Welcome, Kathy. Thank you for tuning in. Papa Peter Pretzel Pete is in the house, and he says, pretzels, anyone? Welcome, Peter. Hope you're having a good night. Brian Dish is in the house. Welcome. Thomas, Target Prime Rib is here. Thank you for tuning in. Coach Angela Mullins is here. Welcome, Coach Angela. Sharon's in the house. Welcome, Sharon. Thanks for tuning in. Michael's Adventures is here. Welcome, Michael. Thanks for joining us. Juliet says, I only eat pretzels when I can have a cold beer. Since I can't have beer, I'll pass on those pretzels. My good dear friend Evelyn is in the house. Evelyn, I hope everything's going okay with you. And this is my husband, Dennis Davis. Welcome, Dennis. And actually, I need to come over here real quick and make Dennis a moderator. Hold on. Let me come over here and see. I want to make my husband a moderator. See if I can find him in here. Give me just a second, guys. I promised I'd make him a moderator, but I couldn't find my husband's channel, which is funny. Here he is. Let me see if I can click on this. Add as a moderator. Okay, honey, you're now a moderator on my channel, so you can boot people too. Okay. Who else do we have in the house? Aaron. Booby Goats is here. Hello, everyone. Like number 4. Have you smashed that like button? Thank you so much for the shout out, Aaron. I appreciate it. Donna Ray, Bacon Runners in the house. Welcome. Wow, we got 51 people watching and I haven't even done anything exciting. Jiffy's in the house. Welcome, Jiffy. Thanks for tuning in. Give me just a second. Oh, thanks, Juliet. You took care of the problem. There we go. There we go. No problems on this channel. I'm going to tell you that right now. Carolina Carnivores here. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Yep, I got it, Jiffy. Problem taken care of. Scratch and Pete. PA's in the house. Another friend from Tuber Chat. Welcome, Pete. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, no, I'm ignoring that comment. Let's see here. Meathead says, I'm so glad I don't need variety to get healthy again. Trying to clear my big freezer for the 240 pounds of chicken I'll be eating this summer. I think my comments may have skipped back. Yeah, they did. Okay, I've read all these already. Hold on. Get down here. Get down here. Make sure I don't miss anybody else. Brian Dish is in the house. Welcome, Brian. Carnivore Farm Mom. This is Cass. Hi, Cass. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, whack-a-mole. Whack-a-mole. Kelly's in the house. Welcome, Kelly. Kelly, I also made you a moderator. Oh, I need to make probably Aaron a moderator too. Aaron, I'll make you a moderator. Glow Beast Travels is in the house. Another friend from Tuber Chat. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Oh, let's see here. Do something else here. All right, give me just a second, guys. I'm gonna go here. My dad's here. Welcome, Dad. Just going through, making sure we didn't miss anybody. Oh man, you guys are chatting away. There's so many chats here right now. Oh, North Dakota Carnivore. This is Lance, everybody. North Dakota Carnivore's in the house. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. Just making sure. Okay, I think I got to the bottom and I said hi to everybody. So, guys, what are we doing tonight, right? Oh, and Thomas Target Prime Rib is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. And Meathead for Life says, I dropped about 10 pounds this week from keeping my eyes on the prize. Congratulations, you are amazing. And my good friend Deanna Raw is here and she's watching on Facebook. Welcome, Deanna. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to plug in. I have a little waffle maker here. I'm going to plug this in, but what I'm going to tell you about first is I'm going to talk to you about why I am making chicken crust pizzas. Now, for most carnivores and even some keto people, you know, keto, ketovore, carnivore, we don't have to focus on making recipes, right? Well, a few weekends ago, my grandbaby spent the night, right? And I found out that my youngest grandchild is allergic to gluten, allergic to egg whites, allergic to like so many things. So I wanted to make something fun with them that was, and this is like mostly ketovore, keto, or dirty carnivore. So I wanted to make something fun that that the grandkids would like and just have something as an option. And this was so easy. It's really only a few ingredients and it didn't take long to make. And it was something that I could make with them while they were spending the night. So we had a little mini pizza party. So it was so much fun, right? So that's what we're going to do tonight is we are going to go through and we're going to make these mini pizzas. And they're just a few ingredients. Now I'm going to go ahead and switch the camera. Oh, and Gary's in the house. Hi, Gary. Welcome, welcome. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anybody else. I think I saw, did I see Kendra here? Kendra, hi, if you're here. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so we're making easy chicken crust pizza. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch my camera here. Yes, Kendra. This is Kendra. All of the different pizzas I made, chicken crust is my favorite too. I agree. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so what we're doing here, oh, this is starting to, I'm actually going to, this is starting to steam a little bit because I just turned it on, but I actually have a little bit of avocado oil here. Can't see this. A little bit of avocado oil here, and I am going to, I normally have this little spray bottle thing, but I can't find it. So I'm just gonna put some oil on here. This is just so they don't stick. And then I'm gonna just rub it around a little bit. I wish I had my spray bottle. It works so much better, but this is gonna have to do for tonight because I couldn't find it. Okay, so the next thing, what I use, and this is easy, you can keep these on hand. This is just the chicken that comes in a can. Now, the recipe that I posted in the comments is double this because it's for regular pizza, but I'm only going to use 1 can tonight because I've already had dinner, so I really don't need a bunch. But you put 1 can of the chicken, and you could also use chicken breasts that you prepared, and then we're going to use 1 egg. So I'm just going to crack that in here. And I like to crack this in a different container and then kind of mix it up a little bit, right? Get the yolk and the white all mixed up. And then we're just gonna add this to that. Then the next thing is, and admittedly, this is a half a cup of Parmesan cheese. But admittedly, this is just the powdered stuff, right? So it's not the best ingredient, but if you want fresh Parmesan, feel free to get the best that you can get. But this is what I had on hand. So we're just gonna mix this all in here. Make sure the chicken gets shredded up and it's not too clumpy. I probably should have done that first. I think that's what I did the last time. We're just gonna mix this all up together. And actually, I may get a second fork here to kind of shred this a little bit. So bear with me. This is so easy. And admittedly, it was delicious. And the grandbabies, both of them loved it. I even had one. I did taste one because I wanted to see how good it was. And I'm pretty strict carnivore, but I can occasionally have red sauce and it doesn't bother me too bad. So mix this in and make sure these are shredded, the bigger chunks. So get it really good and shredded so that there's not like big chunks of chicken. I think it works better when you shred it up really good. And if you cook your own chicken breasts, you're going to shred them before you use them as well. I think it's just easier to use a canned chicken because that's what my recipe calls for. But you could wing it. I don't think it has to be perfect. Okay, looks pretty good. So let me just make sure it's mixed up really well. So we got an egg, a half a cup of Parmesan cheese, and a can of chicken. Now, if you're making a traditional pizza, you're going to use 2 cans, 2 eggs, and I think it was a quarter cup of Parmesan. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. And then we're just going to add some of this mixture. I'm using a waffle maker. This is what I did with the grandbabies, and they had a blast. So you're just going to add enough of this to cover the bottom. Right? It doesn't have to be huge. It won't cook very well too if you put it on too thick. Oop, I may have pressed too hard, but press it in there really good. Press it in there really good and try to make it so that there's no holes. That's the best way to do it. Okay, and then we're just going to put the lid down. Can't really extend this over very much further because the cord is short, but I think that's good for now. Okay, so now while we are waiting for that, let's come back and say hi to a few more people. Oh my goodness, where did we leave off, guys? Where did we leave off? Let's see. Okay, so that's working. Let me just make sure my chat is still connected. There we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, they're all coming in now. All right, so man, you guys are just chatting away, trying to find out where we left off. It was on Kendra's. Oh my gosh, Papa, I don't even know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Oh my gosh, Spanky just donated $5. Thank you so much, Spanky. Let me find that. Oh my gosh. It hasn't come in yet. Where is that? Oh, here it is. $10. $10. Donation of $10. Amy, you're looking awesome. Cheers and hugs. Love you, Spanksters. You're awesome too. I guess this is smoking over here. Oh my gosh. Okay, I just checked it. It's not done yet. Thank you so much, Spanky. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. And hello to you too, Spanky. Thank you so much. Fastest chat on Sunday. I know, it's crazy. I'm having a hard time keeping up with it. So if you guys have a question or something you want me to read, please put a QQQ in front of it because you guys are just insane. Paul Salvatera's in the house. Welcome, Paul. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Everybody saying hello. Jackie, my other neighbor from South Bend, realtor Jackie is in the house. Welcome. No, it's John. Smoothie's name is John. Okay, it's still cooking here. Cynthia's in the house. Welcome, Cynthia. Trying to still say hi. Wow, that was perfect timing. I just picked up some of that chicken at Costco today. That is awesome. Yeah, these are so easy. All right, I'm going to switch this camera here real quick so you can see what's happening. Maybe you can see. Let me turn off this real quick so it's not in the way. Okay, so can you see? I can't really move that closer because it's hot and it's plugged in right over here, but it's getting really crispy. So you want to cook that until it gets nice and crisp. I'm going to leave it in just a couple more minutes. Carrie says, what do you think about taking creatine? I started and it's the best form since it's like white snow. I thought it would help me stay awake. It helps me working at school. I don't really have an opinion on creatine, but if everybody's got to do their own N=1. And if it seems to be helping you, then I'm all for it. So I've never tried creatine, so I really don't have an opinion on it. Dad says, I still have a few servings of this in the freezer, tasty and filling. I made him a chicken crust pizza last weekend, and he seemed to like it. So, tasty, he says. Who the heck was I thinking of? Smoothie is John. George is from across the pond. And he's like purple coconuts. Uncle Charlie's in the house. Welcome. So we are making chicken crust pizzas in the little waffle maker. Yum. Papa's eating giant meatballs with cold butter chunks for dinner. And Jerry says hi to my dad. Low carb spin. Karen's here. Welcome, Karen. Oh man, Jackie had ribeye. That is awesome. Thank you so much, Charlie. Charlie says everybody tap that like button. George from the UK. Yes, George from the UK. Let's see. Oh my gosh, you guys are chatting so fast. It's crazy. I'm just trying to get through these. So, okay, let's take a look at this. I think it's probably going to be ready. Yeah, I think that's about as crispy as it's going to get. So I'm going to take this out of here. Let's just see. Ooh, the bottom side is really crispy. So maybe I'll flip it over. So this is what it looks like. Okay. And then I'm going to do another. I may do a couple of these. I don't know if I'll do all of them because that might take a few minutes. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put some sauce and some cheese. Oh, I need to get the cheese out. I always forget one ingredient, guys. So I'm just, don't know if you can see this or not, but I'm just smashing some chicken in here. You don't want any holes. Chicken, egg, and Parmesan. And these crusts are so amazing. Now, you could roll this out into a big pizza. And the recipe that I have in the comments basically is this only a double recipe, and it's meant to roll out and bake in the oven on some parchment paper. Okay, so we're going to let that cook. We're going to come back over here and say hi to some more people. Erin says she's having a blast. What are you doing? Did I miss something, Erin? Oh man, this chicken smells good. Slow down, everybody. Slow. Gary knows. Coming from the guy whose name is Gary No Slow is telling everybody to slow down, right? Ooh, Dustin's in the house. Hey, hey, Dustin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Jerry says, am I the only one who feels like I'm cheating on Amy? Just reading the scroll flying by and not watching the recipe. Oops, sorry. That's okay. I'm here to provide a place where you guys can hang out, chat with each other, and watch the recipe. I love cooking on live streams for you guys, right? I love doing this. Ooh, this is really crispy. Actually, it turned out really crispy. Oh, and here's where Spanky, love you, brother. Thank you so much for donating 10 Canadian. I don't even know what that is in US dollars, but I appreciate you and thank you so much. And it's not required, but also if anybody wants to buy me, this is a buy me a coffee link, but buy me a bacon. You can do that there and it will give credit on the stream. And again, it's not required, but it does help. It helps this channel, and it also helps my coaching business too, because there's a lot of costs. Everything that I make on YouTube, buy me a coffee, everywhere goes to software services and also to help keep my coaching business in business. So I appreciate everything that you guys can do. Not required. Carnivore muscles in the house. This is Jonathan, everybody. Hello, hello. Yes, so probably this is probably a pacemaker pizza, Jerry, but I think that Rick deep fries his in a skillet. So I believe he deep fries them in a skillet, and I think that's the difference. But yes, this is probably a mini version of a pacemaker pizza. And then Carrie says, what do you think? Oh, I already read this one. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Can you use ground chicken instead of canned? I'm sure you can. You can use ground chicken shred. I think it just has to be like crumbled or shredded. I'm pretty sure you could use ground chicken if that works better for you. There's Dustin popping in. Hello, hello. Oh, man, you guys are just crazy tonight with the chats. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did one too for my dad, and that's what the recipe is. They're not hard. It's not rocket science to make a chicken crust pizza. And actually the recipe that I posted in the comments is for a whole pizza, and I made my dad and mom a whole pizza. I heard if you take creatine, you need to take with sodium. I usually put the creatine in my electrolytes water. So Karen takes it, and Juliet has taken creatine for years. I love the floating emojis. Yeah, I've had that on my channel since almost the very beginning because I use OBS, and you can program a lot of cool stuff. Like there is over here, there's an applause meter, and the more that you chat and do things like that, it posts the names. Right now, Jerry's #1, Kelly Mission Carnivore is #2, Evelyn's #3, Juliet's #4, Lynn's #5, Nightbot, which I can't stop Nightbot from being in this. Target Prime Rib is next, and my dad. So, yes, yes. So, who posted that? Jerry says, Amy, I think with the screen that's next to you, the applause meter, people are totally fun and fast. I love it. Yes. So I don't know how it's calculated, but it has to do something with the chat. Okay, let's check this thing over here. Oh, it's getting crispy. I'm going to leave it in a couple more minutes because it doesn't seem to be overdoing it. So we will come back to that in just a second. Okay, so Jonathan, who's very knowledgeable in this stuff, so is Juliet. You have to take it 5 grams of creatine monohydrate daily, whenever. Good to know, Jonathan. John, good to know. I have 100 pounds of ground chicken in my freezer. I would, okay, who's doing that? Do I have to block the eggplant emoji? Somebody's being naughty. It's going to be okay, Amy. I think so too. Hi, Lance. Oh my gosh, you guys are so much fun. I'm going to have to go make some chocolate chaffles. You can do that too. Aaron says, so eat pork rinds for 8 weeks and stop for 8. What happens, Aaron? And so Jerry says, you do not need sodium for creatine to work. While creatine transport is sodium dependent, your body's natural sodium levels are typically sufficient to facilitate absorption without supplement. Awesome information. Okay, so Jackie says, will creatine help me with tanked energy? I slept most of the day yesterday. Maybe, Jackie, but I can tell you what really helped me. What really helped me was increasing my fat. Even though I gained a few pounds, my brain woke up. I'm no longer dragging. I feel so much better. Oh, we've got Sharon Smudzinski watching on Facebook. Sharon's my cousin. Julie Dunning is my other cousin on the other in the same family, and she's watching. Welcome, Sharon and Julie. Thanks for tuning in. We're making chicken crust pizzas, and it's about time. Ooh, that's hot. Ooh, this one looks even better. I think I'm only gonna make 2 right now, but I'll cook the rest of these up later. I want to make sure we have time to watch the rest of the pizzas. Oh my gosh, it's sticking a little bit. I should have put some more oil down. It's okay, it'll come off. Just carefully pull it away from the. Oh man, this one looks really good. I like them crispy. So here's what we got. We got a couple waffle, chicken crust waffle chaffles. Okay, let me turn this off because it's really hot and I'm not going to use it again right now. And then I'm going to show you what I do next. All right, that's unplugged. So the next thing we are going to do is, and I have to get some cheese out. And yes, I'm going to put some cheese on these. And I just have some shredded cheese. Usually I shred my own cheese, but I'm not really eating cheese right now. So, okay, so what I have here is I have some low sugar red sauce, and I made this myself. And the recipe for this low sauce sugar is in the comments too. So we're just gonna spread a little bit of red sauce. And again, I normally, this is more ketovore, not carnivore, but if you're keto, you can make this. If you're ketovore, you can make this, or even if you're carnivore and you're having a pizza party, you can make these yourself and eat these instead of regular pizza, right? Then I'm just going to add some shredded cheese. And again, this is store-bought shredded cheese, so it's not the cleanest. I have shredded my own cheese in the past, but this is not something I would eat every day, right? And again, if you started listening at the beginning, you know that I made these because when my grandkids came to spend the night, and the youngest one's allergic to gluten, so we made little mini chicken crust pizzas. Then the next thing we're gonna do is put a few pepperonis on it. I think I may design this a little better. Maybe 3 pepperonis is good. Okay. Now let me get some of the stuff out of the way here. Just because I'm gonna shovel these into, we're gonna bake them in the air fryer. So what we're gonna do, I have my air fryer here, right? And I've had this thing for 8 or 9 years. Yeah, not the cleanest. Well, you know, some people are going to be in here and are like, that's not carnivore, the carnivore place. So I've had this air fryer for like 8 or 9 years, and I'm sure it's got PUFAs and plastics in it, but I don't really want to buy a new one until this one goes out. But I like it because it's got the trays in it. It's not the basket type. So I really like that. So we're just going to put these in here. And I don't know, probably at 350 for 5 or 6 minutes, maybe 370 it started at. So I'll try 5 minutes to begin with. All we have to do really is just heat them up and melt the cheese, right? Heat them up and melt the cheese. Ooh, so much grease came out of those. Interesting. All right, let me get this out of the way here. So post in the comments if you would make these chicken crust pizzas or if it's a no-go for you. Obviously, it really doesn't take that long. Yeah, and for me, I can have a little red sauce from time to time. I can have a little cheese from time to time. It's not something that I would want to eat every day because cheese stalls me, right? And but red sauce doesn't seem to affect my joints. So Deanna says from Facebook, creatine is a good supplement not only for muscle growth and recovery, but for cognition, brain health, mitochondria, energy. And Jackie Duzinski Woolley is watching. Aha, there you are. Well, there you are. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Dustin's cheating on me by watching a video by Hope Scope in my TV with my granddaughter. Oh, here we go. This is Deanna's comment from Facebook that I already read. Jerry says you do not need to cycle creatine. Research shows that consistent daily intake is safe and more effective for maintaining muscle saturation than stopping and starting. Good to know. I'm not an expert in that. So, and again, this is not medical advice. We are not doctors or medical professionals. We are just people talking about our experiences. Oh, Juju says, can I use rotisserie chicken or canned better for crusty? I don't know. I've never used rotisserie chicken, but I'm assuming you could shred it and use it. I don't tend to eat rotisserie chicken because they put gluten in it, and gluten triggers my joint pain, but my husband likes. I would do it in a pinch, but my husband likes rotisserie chicken and he eats it. But I'm assuming you could use any chicken as long as you shred it. Ooh, pizza and chicken, yes. That little pizza will just make me hungry. Well, you can make 4 or 5 of them, Rick. You don't have to have just 2. And you can make a big pizza, right? This is just really easy. It's a little bit more involved for me to get the pizza stone out and some parchment paper and roll it all out. You're just making already pre-cut pizzas in my the big pork rind bin is comical. Yes, it is. Yes. Uncle Charlie says Tuesday, 8:30, homesick Buckeye. Russell is a blast. Russell's my guy, right? I love Russell. Holly Springer's in the house. Welcome, Holly. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, exactly. Eat 4 baby pizzas or 5 or 6, right? And you can make these ahead and freeze them. You can make them ahead like the day before. And Quack Quack is in the house. I don't know if I can do this. Hold on. The Quackster himself is in the house. Welcome, welcome, Rick. I think we're making something similar to what Rick makes, except for Rick, I think, deep fries his crust. I'm not deep frying them. But Rick, you can tell me if this is close to pacemaker pizza. Oh my gosh. How did I get on the leaderboard? Maybe it knows you're my dad. I don't know. I don't know. And this is just for the stream. So, Dad, did you sub to my channel? You have a little shield, so that might mean you're a sub. Did you sub to my channel? Or not sub, but did you become a member? Keep chatting, Jimmy. My dad's name is Jim. So Aaron's told my dad to just keep chatting. You have to type a lot and interact. Yes. When I make the big pizza, Rick, this is what I do. I put it on parchment paper. I heat up the pizza stone. I slide it on. But I did this for my grandkids. Let me just check this. Actually, they're looking pretty good. I think I'm gonna do a couple more minutes though because I want that cheese totally melted. I prefer the cloud bread pizza dough. Honestly, the chicken crust I think is my favorite. Yes, Aaron, loving your reverse push-ups. I don't think I could do those right now. I don't think I am in a condition. The regular push-ups that I've been doing on the stairs is about what I can handle right now. I still want to know who did all the, what are those called? The eggplant emojis. Uncle Charlie, I love this community too. It's fantastic. Oh my goodness. Brian Aries in the house. Welcome, Brian. Welcome. Okay. I got to talk to you guys about next week. So next week, when this live stream is going on, I will be on a plane flying back. I do have a premiere scheduled for 7 p.m. next week so that you guys have a place to come in and watch a video and chat. Keep in mind, I won't be able to chat with you because I will be in the air. Okay, and I do not have, I'm not going to pay for Wi-Fi in the airplane. But don't feel bad that I'm not in the chat. You guys can all chat with each other while my video is playing for an hour. So next Sunday, no live stream, but there's a premiere with chat. So tune into that, please. Looks really good. Okay, it does. I'm gonna let it finish out. It does look really good, and we're gonna test it here in just a minute. Oh, pork rinds are full of collagen and have creatine. I did not know that. I love cheese. I love cheese too, and I kind of have to stay away from it because I'm addicted to it, although sometimes it accidentally falls in my mouth. Oh, Jerry stocked up on cheese today. There is my good friend Jackie. Welcome, welcome. What? No, I love anchovies. You could put fish on them. You could probably make a fish crust. Someone was making fish truffles, right? Sardine truffles. Yeah, I like anchovies on pizza too. Thank you, Cass. I appreciate it. Oh, do you have this air fryer schmovie? It makes good beef jerky. I've made some beef jerky, but I like to make bigger batches, so I usually use my smoker. Yes, Deanna. Deanna says the grandkids would get a kick out of the individual sized pizzas. They could even customize their toppings and have fun. Yes. Yeah, that's why I made these a few weeks ago because my grandbaby spent the night And the smallest one has so many allergies. And guys, I think I talked about this before, but she's 6 and she has eczema all over her body. Now, come on, guys, what is causing that? 6-year-old with eczema all over her body. That is a nightmare. That is such a nightmare. Yeah, I won't black Spanky either because we love him so much. And he pushes the limits a little bit, but he's hilarious. Okay, actually, I need to get. Uh-oh, this is a problem. I need to get out a hot pad, but my computer is here. Okay, so are we ready, guys? Can you see this? So I'm gonna move this out of the way. It's too hot. I'm gonna make the rest of those up later. So here we go. This is what we have here, little mini pieces. I might have cooked it a little. Ooh, they're crispy though. I like them crispy. I may maybe do a minute or two less, but these are delicious. They're healthier than sad food pizza, right? Just gonna move these over to the plate here. I'm gonna let them cool down and then I'm gonna take a bite. Actually gonna stick this back in because I'm gonna make the rest of those later. So just gonna leave these here. Oh my gosh, they smell so good. And they're easy to make. And if you have littles, they're fun to make, right? There were some other things I wanted to talk about. Now I can't remember. But that's okay. You guys are talking for me, right? So 1 year post-op surgery, Jerry, yay. They look great. They are great. I've already had them. So delicious. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Give me all the fat too. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so Jackie has a question. Going back to carnivore and battling exhaustion, what is the dose of creatine I should start? Amy, you dork. Oh, you're Jackie. You're the same Jackie. Oh my gosh. I am a dork. I know you as Jackie Realtor, Indiana. Okay, now I know. Now I know. So I don't do creatine. So I would, read the package, read what the dose is, and you don't have to start with everything, but you can adjust. And someone in the comments post if you take creatine, how much you take. But I'm assuming it's like anything else. You can start low and increase. So if you're going to do it, I don't do it. Honestly, my recommendation is if you're feeling exhausted all the time, add some butter, add some fat to your diet. That's what helped me personally. Now, did I gain a few pounds? Yes, but my brain and exhaustion. And also the other thing, Jackie, that I would recommend doing, I don't know how old you are. I would have a full thyroid panel tested. That means your TSH, your T3, your T4, your reverse, I think it's reverse T3 or reverse T4. And then there's two, I don't have my book with me, it's upstairs, but there's two markers for Hashimoto's, and make sure your doctor tests for those. And then also I would have a hormone panel tested as well. Yes, Deanna says, oh, you take Synthroid. Yes, and you want to make sure you have your thyroid. Ooh, I just lost my earbud. That's okay. It fell on the floor. You want to make sure you have your thyroid tested regularly because maybe things are changing and maybe you need to up your dose or lower your dose. So maybe there's something going on with your thyroid. And that's what happened to me. My TSH was elevated and I felt like crap. So yes, heart attack chicken is best. Rick, we're waiting for you. We're waiting for you to make it, right? Cooks in the house, and he says he does 1 scoop occasionally. And yes, Kendra says I would definitely try this. When I do chicken crust, I use ground chicken, so this will be something new and fun to try. And you could use ground chicken. I'm sure it would work. Okay, so Jerry says the standard loading protocol is 20 grams per day, 5 to 7 days, split into 4-gram doses. After this phase, take a maintenance dose, 3 to 5 grams daily. Oh, remember when Rob Carnivore Talk had ankle surgery and was in his recliner playing video games? He has lost a lot of weight for sure. Yep, and you can put whatever you want. You could put hamburger on these. You could skip the cheese. You could skip the sauce. You could put Alfredo sauce instead and just top it with meat if you're really trying to be strict. Yes. So Rick deep fries his crust. Oh my gosh, 7:37. Well, I'm not that far behind. Stickies saying, hey, Jimmy, Amy's dad. Meathead saying, hola, Jemet. Oh, okay. So another thing Jerry says, if you experience bloating or dry scooping discomfort, I don't know what that means. What's dry scooping discomfort? I have no idea what that is. Skip the loading phase and go straight to 5 grams daily. You'll reach the same results, just a bit slower. Okay, so Jerry's done this. This is why she knows. Neon green spanky. I don't know what that means. Yes, I have Nightbot turned on, guys. But it's okay. I think Nightbot is behaving. No Amy next week. That should be fun. Well, I mean, there's a pre-recorded Amy, and you guys can get into my pre-recorded video and say bad things about me because I'll be in the middle of the air flying back from Vegas. And Aaron is going live Wednesday. So everybody tune into that. Why am I always so darn hungry lately? Okay, Peter. First of all, you have a diagnosed thyroid issue. Secondly, you're cutting out the yogurt and the berries, right? So that could trigger some hunger, but just maybe add some more meat in, some more protein, and hopefully that will help, but that should pass. Jerry says, Amy's Nightbot is so nice. I need to schedule time with you, Jerry, to take a look at it so we can see what's going on with your Nightbot. I really want to take a bite. Will anybody be offended if I take a bite of these on, yeah, I love cheese, Uncle Charlie says, but my belly doesn't. Every time I go to Costco, I stare at Kerrygold cheese. I love the Kerrygold cheese, and then my new favorite is the white cheddar by Cabot. Ooh. Heart attack chicken is best. I'm sure it is. Did it skip again? Yeah, my man, you guys, okay, they're saying bite it. Yes, my chat skipped. And this is Jackie's channel. So everybody please go subscribe to Jackie. If you're not, she's my neighbor. She keeps asking me to bring her lunch, and one of these days I'm just going to have to take her lunch and meet her in person. Oh my gosh, why do these things like skip? Okay, that was nightshades. Yours is an older model. I don't know what that means. Yes, Rick has never experienced chronic issues. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. I am going to get a knife and we're going to try a bite of these, okay? So let me get a knife and I'm going to cut into one and just try to bite because it just looks too good. I think these will make about 1 can of chicken will make about Oh, what happened? Did you lose me? I'm back. Okay, so I think my internet is spotty tonight. So if you lose me, I will be right back. And Peter says, I bought a gigantic tray of full fat ox. Ooh, I have some too. Yes. I'm going to slow cook the oxtail in my crock pot, low and slow on Wednesday, which is my day off. You know what? Maybe he should. Dennis, are you watching? You can come up here and eat one of these. You guys just want me to summon my husband so you can see his cute butt on the screen, on the stream. Probably not, though. He doesn't like to be on camera. My sister was covered with eczema all over when she was little. The doctor wanted to shave her head. That's so sad. Dennis, if you're watching, come out wherever you are and eat that pizza now on camera. That sounds like a song. Yeah, it's really good. Okay, my thumbnail. Now I'm fully here. You were here before. You're 58. Well, you don't look 58 from your picture, Jackie. So I bet it has to be, well, I'm not a doctor or medical professional, but knowing what I know about the exhaustion and how I felt when my thyroid was out of whack, that's just what happened to me. And you know what fixed it? Going strict carnivore and upping my fat and adding butter and fats. Jeannie's in the house. Welcome, Jeannie. Jeannie, you want to see what we made? We made these mini chicken crust pizzas. They're so delicious. I could eat all of them right now. Jabber Jen's in the house. Welcome, Jen. Ooh, just came from Deborah's first live. She had her first live today. That's awesome. Sorry I missed it. Okay. So Juliet says, make sure if you take iodine or biotin, stay off of it a week or so because it can screw you. Yes. So that also could have been what happened to me too, because I started taking iodine. Oh, I hear my husband downstairs. Maybe he will come up and eat one of these pizzas on camera. I try this in my Typher Dome. It would work. For sure. It would work in any air fryer, I'm sure. I think Kurt is leaving later, everyone, cooking 2 pounds of ground beef and relaxing with the wife. Well, you have a wonderful evening, Kurt. Thanks for tuning in. Also do a scoop sometimes of glycine. Eat meat and be happy, Kurt says. Thank you so much. John Together Strong's in the house. Welcome, John. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, so double it. The recipe in the comments, Smoothie, is for a full-size pizza. And what I do is I have a pizza stone, but you can put it on a cookie sheet, and I put parchment paper on it. And then I follow the instructions in the recipe in the comments. There's a link to the recipe. Just follow those for a full-size pizza. Yeah, I think my dad enjoys them. I don't think he would keep coming if he didn't enjoy them. Plus, he likes hanging out with all of you because you all are so nice to him. And Carrie says, take a bite. Okay. So Uncle Charlie says, go to the Heart Attack Grill and take pictures and post them. I really want to go because it's not far from our hotel. We're staying at the D. And so I know exactly where the Heart Attack Grill is because I've been to Vegas several times because my family lives there. So I really want to go there. Oh, I'll be on, Amy. We have no one watching us, making sure we are behaving. Yeah, well, I'm sure you'll be talking about me too, Juliet, because that will be so much fun, but it's okay. Oh, my dad's talking about me. She's burning a candle from both ends because I work a full-time job. I sing in 2 choirs. I help with my mother-in-law in the nursing home. She's 94 with dementia. I had clients all weekend for the coaching business, so my dad worries about me. I am cooking for him once a week. Yes, Cabo white cheddar. It's amazing, Juju. Oh my gosh. Not sure why anyone would want a Nightbot. I like it because it posts a link for my web page and my Amazon page, and so it does a lot of things that I don't have to do. Okay, the door just opened. Dennis, are you there? I might be able to get him to come out. I have 2 thumbnails. What does that mean, Aaron? 2 thumbnails for what? Oh, are you doing the A/B testing or something? Post our channel for us. You can post your own channel by typing ! love bacon. I'm sorry, Juju. It's also what I use for contests too. Eat it, Amy. Wolf it down. Nightbot proved me to be an epic fail, but I did write our tons and tons of paper with people's names on and guess who won the big prize. George won? And Barb's in the house. Okay, so everybody, Barb goes live in an hour. I want you all to rate her channel if you can stay awake. Blocked Nightbot. Sleep better. Yeah. It's fine. You can block them. It's just that's what I do to use. That's what I use for my contest. So if I ever do a contest and you block Nightbot, you won't be included in the contest. So just keep that in mind. Barbara is hanging but crocheting. I will see you soon on your channel, Barbara. Want to know if Dennis wears white spank like Spanky does? Well, that's my secret. I won't tell. Juju says, Dad, LOL, Amy is funny and informative like her mom and dad. Well, that is true. I get it from my parents. Thomas says, I'm 96 years old. Dad says, Mom and Dad are pretty quiet and dull. No, you guys are fun. Oh, that's hilarious. Jerry says, one subject I really know about is thyroid. So when people ask me about that, I always say consult your doctor. Yes, and that is true. We are not doctors or medical professionals. I can only talk about my experience with my thyroid and what helped me. They want Dennis. Dennis, if you're listening, come upstairs and try this pizza, please. Amy's music daddy. Did Mama Davis take a lot of caffeine or sugar when she was pregnant with Amy? I don't know. It's so screwy. Last time I was at the VA, she wanted to up my dose. I'm dubious that that is a result from them changing the brand. Maybe. Oh, this is funny. Dennis, he's the man. Try me pizza if you can. Spanky, you're so funny. Yeah, and Thomas says, I'm going to stop most dairy except butter, but cutting that down to 1 stick only. Okay, before I forget, let's do this. We still have 4 people on the Avenger wheel. So I'm going to keep doing these until they're done. And if anybody wants their own Avenger made, email me at ketorockstars21@gmail.com. Send me a headshot, preferably with no hat or glasses if you like sunglasses if you want them not in the picture. Email me ketorockstars21@gmail.com, headshot and what you want your Avenger theme to be. And also if you have any favorite colors or music genres. So what we're going to do, I'm going to share the screen. Now also keep in mind I am leaving this week. So where's my Avenger? We're going to share this. Right now we got Lisa, Carnivore Whisper, Retired Rick is on the wheel, Big Fish Slayer, Bill Cook is on the wheel, and Lioness Helix, which I don't think that's her name anymore, but she's been on the wheel for a while. So we're going to pull one, and it might take me a week or 2 to get this done because I am leaving this week. But I try to pull one a month. So are we ready? Here we go. Let's do this. And the winner is It's Lioness Helix. And Bill, but you will get it, I promise. So I will make Carnivore Helix's Avenger next. And we'll do another one next month. Congratulations. I'm up to 47 signups. I don't know what that means. Oh, it skipped again. Are there any questions? Let me come over here and check for questions. Yes, okay, I read that one already. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, Carrie says nightshades give me inflammation, and they do a lot. I don't really eat vegetables, but occasionally I'll have something like a protein lasagna with some red sauce on it, or these pizzas. It's not a regular thing though. Yes, and I actually put Nightbot on so I could do drawings and not randomly write down all those little sheets of paper for contests that I just held on Saturday. Exactly, it's kind of hard. Uh, yes, and Jackie says, sorry for context. She said her niece eczema. Sometimes it's caused by tomatoes, and some people nightshades could cause eczema for sure. My grandbaby didn't test positive for nightshades. Hers were gluten, wheat, egg white, some dairy, but she can have some cheese as long as she doesn't overdo it. Oh my gosh, it skipped around again. This is so hard. Yes, and Jackie says, yeah, I'm going to have to try to up my fat and go strict for a bit. It might help. Now, I will tell you, Jackie, when I upped my fat, I did gain a few pounds, but my brain and my exhaustion went away. So you can play around with that, tweak your fat up or down just to see where you do the best at. And Rick says the heart attack grill seems fun. I've been out to Vegas several times, but I've never eaten there. So I'm hoping to get out there. And my dad just learned that you could do the @ sign in someone's name, and I just found out I can start typing a name and it's filled in with me. Duh, well, I'm old. Dad, you can only do that if you're doing it from a computer. If you're on your cell phone or something like that, you can't do that. And yes, Juliet says, I just gave up cream in my coffee, Thomas. Done with that nonsense. And butter is like 80% fat, Bill says, so 20% dairy. Angela's up to 4. Okay, everybody, go subscribe to Angela. She needs 3 more subs at Coach Angela Mullins. Go subscribe to her. She needs 3 subs before she can start going live. So please go help her out. And Jackie says, my mom used to make tiny food for my nieces when they were little. It's so much fun. Jerry says, did our friend Homesick Buckeye Russ ever appear in your chats ever? Yeah, Russ has come on here before. He just doesn't go on live streams very much. He's very busy and he just doesn't. Yes, Space Core. Hi, how are you doing? It's pizza made from chicken. It sure is. So let's show you this. It's chicken crust, and I use a little waffle maker, and it's a can of chicken, 1 egg, and a half a cup of Parmesan. And you can put some seasonings in it, but I just didn't if you want. And yes, it's chicken crust pizza. And welcome to the channel. I don't know that I've seen you here before. And my dad just subbed to Angela a few weeks ago. Yes, chicken and egg. Yes, this flying chat is making me crack up completely funny. I would not be able to handle it. I bet Rick could not handle this. I don't know. Even my little chat thing over here isn't handling it. There's just too many people. Okay, so everybody go sub to Jackie W.in Indiana 742 when I have 40 subscribers and 0 watch hours. We'll go watch some of your videos. Yes, the pizza was yummy, Cynthia. Oh, I know why. Go into here. That's what happens. That's what I gotta do. Oh, and here goes all the chat again. Flying by and all the emojis all at once. Yes. Juju says, we'll see Barb later is checking in, sis and hubby. Love you. And we're praying for your family, Juju. I hope they're okay. Oh, I just heard you talk about what I had said instead of typing. I know nothing zilchada about thyroids. I only know from my experience and everybody that everything in your body. So if your thyroid is out of whack, still on the wheel, you will get an Avenger, I promise. And nobody else is entering in to get an Avenger. Lynn is watching on Facebook. Hi, Lynn. I thought you were watching on YouTube. Lynn's also on Facebook. Maybe you could try cutting the butter and see, Thomas. Maybe. Yes, everybody has to play around with and do their own n=1. Oh, I remember this when I interviewed you, Julia, because I was like, we can't be friends because you don't like cheese. I don't know how anybody cannot like cheese. It's amazing. He looks as he's probably coming up right now for meat stock as we speak. Who, Jerry? Congratulations. Helix, I don't think is here. I did not see her, but I will let her know. I'm just reading the comments. You guys are crazy. Meat stock sounds so fun. I know I would really love to go to that, but it's kind of expensive, so it's just not in the cards for me right now. Make the pizza. Pizza. Oh my gosh. I don't want to know, Jerry. I don't want to know. You guys are hilarious. Drop her link. Okay, so this is everybody. Hold on. We need to do something fun. My dad has lost 10 pounds in 2.5 weeks. Thanks, Amy. Oh my gosh, what do we need to do? We need to do something fun, and let's do this. Let's do this. Yay! Falling bacon for my dad for losing 10 pounds. Yay! Yay, Dad! So, Thomas, only eat 80% of that stick of butter. And Juliet says, Yay, Dad! I'm so proud of my dad. Everybody give my dad some love. And I guess your new name is Jimmy now, Dad. Everybody's calling you Jimmy. Okay, so Jerry just subbed Angela. And Juju's not addicted to cheese, but I am. And here's Angela's channel. Thank you, Jerry, for posting that. And Jackie says, and now her dinner is cold and gross. Oh, and so Juliet's going to go sub from her new channel. Way to go. Chicken breast in a can is fully cooked. Yes. The stuff that I get from, and what is in here? Let's just check. Chicken breast, meat, water, and salt. So this is pretty clean. And I get this is Members Mark brand. I think that Costco has their own version too. My family call me part rat, Juju. I don't get it. Oh, because you like cheese. Bill, yes, it's steamed like sardines. And Peter, everybody, okay, so we got to give Peter a, let's do this. Yay for Peter, because yay. He lost 7 pounds over the past 2 weeks since I cut out berries and limited the yogurt after dinner. Way to go. Okay, Angela, you're at 51. You can now live stream. Angela tells everybody thank you. And Peter says I've gone strict carnivore and I feel amazing. Oh, this is my aunt. Oh, pray for my sis in New Mexico. She's having health problems too, and she's the only one left that calls me Jimmy. Dad, love you. We'll say prayers for her. That's my aunt. Excellent, Peter. I'm very proud of you. Go, boy. Oh, no. Who's doing all that? Oh, my gosh. Peter is praying for my aunt. Thank you, Peter. Oh, my feed's cutting out? Oh, no. I think I lost internet at one point. How far back am I? Not that far back. This is the greatest group of people, probably why I was feeling crappy last week. I didn't get to watch anyone. Oh, well, we're all here to support each other, Jackie, and I'm so glad you're here tonight. Yes, we love you, Jackie. Juju's praying for Aunt, Dad. Good job, Peter. Spanky says, I'm still losing weight with eating yogurt and blueberries. Well, that's awesome. And Peter's a smart man. He says, support from community is what helped me to succeed on keto and then carnivore. I could not have made it without y'all. And that is so true. And I did make it for 7 or 8 years without this community. And then when I went to Keto Palooza, my mind was blown. Like a whole new community was open up for me. And I never knew that there was this community, right? It was just incredible. And Dustin and Cindy DeManch were one of the first 2 people that reached out to me. And I met Evelyn there too. Oh, Rick says I've gained 8 pounds. Well, don't worry, Rick, I've gained 25 pounds. It's okay. You might be healing from something. And my dad says, Peter, thank you. Getting old is not for sissies. It sure is not for sissies, Dad. That is for sure. Rick, you're eating chips and donuts? Yeah, cut those out. And Peter says the berries got completely out of control. I was adding them into yogurt after dinner every night. That's all done. I can't moderate them. Yeah. Whew. Everyone telling Dad congrats. And Juju's praying. And Angela subbed to Jackie's channel. And Brian says, congratulations on the 10 pounds down, Dad. Now I got to start posting. Yes. Peter says, Amy, I have struggled with a bit of weight gain. I've tightened up a lot and it's working. Yes. So the good news for me, Peter, is I have settled in about at 175 pounds and I'm not really gaining. I'm not losing, but I'm not gaining. So it's a good thing that I've not gained any more weight, right? Oh my gosh, this is what Spanky. Sorry, but when I hear about meat stock, this is what scares me in my head. You're so funny. And you know, this is true. I used to have a sweet tooth, and guess what? Since I went really strict, uh, Peter says when you stop the carb, sugar, and junk, and stay clean, the cravings will subside. I am not having now. I have carnivore food like hunger Oh my gosh. I just froze up again. Sorry, guys. My internet is spotchy tonight. Uh, Hold on. I froze. Yeah, I'm back. I think I'm back. Sorry, guys. Sorry, sorry, sorry. I froze for a second. That's the other thing I wanted to say earlier was that my internet's going in and out. So hopefully it's back. I go until I pass out, so I get 2 push-ups in a day. Yes. The problem though is, Peter, is that food, like being a drug addict and an alcoholic, when you quit, you don't touch it at all. The problem with food is that we have to have food to live. And sometimes even there's a slippery slope of things. And with that in mind, I think food addiction is one of the worst things in my opinion. Yeah, I need to do some wall squats, the wall squats. I agree, Peter. Sugar is one of the most addictive drugs on the planet, and carbs. Yeah, I froze. I'm back. Stop the junk, reduce the trunk. Truth. Oh, calf raises. Thank you for reminding me of that. Squats are harder. Yeah, squats are hard for me too because of my weak left hip. But I got to do some exercises, and I'm going to get my therapy exercises out for that. Amy must have forgotten to pay her internet bill again. Yeah, Dad, I'm going to start streaming from your house. Are you ready? And Aaron's going to add my dad's sister, my aunt, to the prayers. Yes, it's going to be okay. I hope so, Aaron. Things aren't good over there. It's not my router. What happened was I need to call Comcast because they upgraded us to a faster speed. And ever since they upgraded us to faster internet, it's been cutting out from time to time. So, uh-oh, Dad hates being called Jimmy. Whoops. Angela said, with so many people on Saturday morning, you could not find a seat. They stopped people from saving seats after that. Oh, wow. So Angela went to Meat Stock, everybody. Sir James. Okay, so now they're calling you Sir James. So funny story about my mom and dad. So my mom doesn't drive anymore, and my dad drives her everywhere. And when she's ready to go home from shopping or whatever, she says, "Home, James." So now when I'm in the car with my husband, I say, "Home, James," like when I'm ready to go home. So it's kind of a funny little thing. Ooh, we got Jerry. So I got to point the right way. Jerry's number 1, number 2, number 3, Juliet's number 5, 6, and Thomas is 8. Call him Jim. Hey, you, Dad, Uncle Jim, Grandpa, old man. Anything but Jimmy. Isn't your other Facebook page Jimmy, though, Dad? What would you name it that? Uh-oh. Aaron's favorite brother's name is James, and I call him Jimmy. Well, my dad's sister calls him Jimmy, too. Jim or James? I think he likes Jim. I call him Dad. I said tiny squats. What's a tiny squat, Jackie? Yes, you know, that is true. Maybe a coach could help. Oh, and here's the other thing, guys. I am starting a group coaching. I was going to do it yesterday, but the last time I did a group coaching session, nobody showed up. So if anyone's interested in that, send me an email. Ooh, Isabel is in the house. Welcome, Isabel. My why is I get so depressed from anxiety. Isn't it amazing how carnivore and eating really strict wakes the brain up and just changes it? Whether you have some sort of, anxiety, depression, or whether you were like me and I just had brain fog. Oh no, Angela. Angela fell on my steps Thursday morning, my knee. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better soon. You just got told, James. Yes, brain health is a big reason for Aaron too. Oh my gosh, Dad, no. No. You don't have to call me Mister. You don't have to call me Sir, but my pronoun is Your Majesty. Oh my gosh, Dad's having too much fun with this. Yeah, Angela, if it doesn't get better, please go and get it checked out. And Thomas's sister's birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday. It's my son's birthday today, but he doesn't watch us, so I'm not going to sing to him. That is what I write in when they ask me what my formal pronoun is on paperwork is Sir Majesty. That's hilarious. We'll just call you Dad too. Tiny squat, I only bend my knees just so far. I have bad knee. Well, my knee's been hurting and then my right knee has been hurting and then my left hip is weak. So maybe I should do tiny squats. Jackie likes Your Majesty, Dad. Yes, just rest. Don't overdo it. Sometimes you got to heal. I talked about that, I think, last week. Oh my gosh. Oh, it skipped again. Spanky, close your ears. Pay attention to what I'm about to say right now. Mini squats is what you do when you're in a pub. When I'm tailgating out at Notre Dame and we're in the Joy Johns and I don't want my tush to touch the seat. But I will say it does get harder sometimes the older you get. So, Amy is probably still talking. What? Of course I'm still talking. I think it was a good birthday experience. And it's okay, so I gotta sing. So sing. Yes, it's Aaron's birthday. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Booby Goats Aaron. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Yay, it's Aaron's birthday! Yay for Aaron! Happy birthday! Wednesday. I'll be getting ready for my trip. Aaron, you're doing a special live stream on Wednesday, right? Right. Peter says, Jerry, that's called the hover. And it's not easy to do when you have a bad hip, trust me. Aw, I just sang. Thank you. I don't know if there's much else I can sing without getting a copyright strike, but I know I can sing that song and it's fine. I don't know. I think it was a good experience. We didn't see him. We're going to see him Wednesday night. We're going out to dinner. I'm probably still talking. I am talking, Dad. Can you hear me? Oh, thank you. I am a singer. I don't typically like to do solos, but I will sing Happy Birthday because I know that one. All right. It's almost time to end the stream. We got a few more minutes. You guys are making me feel guilty since I haven't gotten my last workout in for the week. I'm heading down to the. There you go. Way to go. I need to get back into it once I get back. I have been lax about working out too. Oh, so that's great, Angela. I would go see your physical therapist. That's awesome. Yes, Dad, I think I'm still streaming. So Dad, pop out and get back in. Oh, thank you, Karen. That is a great price. I would go to a physical therapist if I had access to one to strengthen my legs. Okay. I'm at the end, guys. So thank you for tuning in for the chicken crust pizza. Again, tune in next Sunday. I will be on live this Thursday. I'm flying out Thursday night, but I will have a live stream this Thursday. I haven't figured out the topic yet. And then Sunday is going to be a premiere where you guys can watch a pre-recorded video with another health coach, and then you guys can all chat to each other. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. And I think you all know the drill. I am going to play the rolling credits. Thank you all for tuning in. Here we go. Ready? Have a great night, everybody.
Stars in the rocking crew, stay strong. We're gonna roll with you. Yeah, we're gonna keep rolling on. We're gonna keep rolling. Yeah, we're gonna keep rolling on. Yeah, we're gonna keep rolling on. Rocking till the credits roll.